A real shock from what we saw last week with record lows a couple of nights and temperatures that fought to get into the 70s. Now we're climbing up into the low and mid 80s, and it feels like summer. Once again, we'll get up pretty much into the mid 80s, low and mid 80s in most areas. We're a little slower on the Treasure Coast. Beautiful day, though, with mid 70s. But in Palm Beach County, where the fog wasn't as extensive along the coastline, we've warmed up very quickly. That fog is still hanging around. It'll be gone around the lake, and we're going to see a return tonight. There's a look at the radar. A couple of false returns showing up in the Gulf of Mexico. Quiet here. There are a few storms way up around Jacksonville, but no big issues for us through the afternoon. It is beach weather. It feels like May or June out there. Hazy sunshine, hot and humid. We should get up to around 84, 85 by the mid-afternoon. I think a little bit cooler on the Treasure Coast, where we'll get into the low 80s this afternoon, because we've had a little bit of a slow start with all the fog around. 85 for a daytime high, near record highs, mostly sunny, and we are looking at a cool down tonight. Now we get into the 50s and 60s overnight, we will see the fog form. It'll be a beautiful evening, but last night it was around, I would say 10 to midnight, we started to see that fog form around Okeechobee, Vero, Fort Pierce. We'll see kind of the same dynamics tonight. Shouldn't be quite as extensive because we're not expecting a lot of rainfall. That aids in the fog formation, but there will be a few showers around. The computer models, here's Vipercast. There's 4:30 this afternoon. Little pop-up shower possible. Otherwise, mostly sunny. And we have fair weather into Wednesday, into Thursday. Looking really nice here. If you like today, I think you're going to love the next few days. So one system after another. Everything just keeps missing us to the north. That high is strong enough to keep all the weather systems well to the north, moving through Georgia and up eventually into the Carolinas. This front may have an impact on our weather on the weekend. Not so much with cooler weather, but we will see temperatures, temperatures drop a bit, but we'll also see the return of afternoon storms. Boating conditions, not bad. Seas about 2 to 3 at their highest. Light chop for the inland waters and looking nice for beachgoers too. 67 overnight. 50s inland, overnight fog. Great evening, but that fog will be around. And you may want to give yourself a little extra time in the morning for the commute, especially in those fog-prone areas. 83 tomorrow, another warm one, and the 7-day forecast have fair weather and low and mid-80s into Saturday. A little cooler late weekend, not much though, still above normal for this time of year. Looks like kind of a washout for the weekend, but it won't be. It'll be more like a summer-like weather pattern with a few pop-up storms each afternoon.